Hi everybody, welcome to today's video devotional. Today I want to talk about prayer and share some ideas of different ways on how you can pray. So first I want to practice one of these ways with you, and then I want to share some other ideas as well. So the first exercise I want to do is something called visual prayer, and this is something that I have loved. It has changed my prayer life completely. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna read 2 verses from Psalm 42 to start us off and to get us into this mindset, and then I will share some instructions as we go along, and you can follow those as we keep going. So the first thing you can do to kind of prepare your heart for this is to find a space that is relaxing to you. I am currently in my bedroom because I have kind of set it up, especially today, as a place to reflect. And I lit a candle. I don't know if you can see the light flickering, but that is something that helps me kind of set the environment. I also like to listen to worship music when I'm doing this as well, so you can do that if you would like. So those are some ideas that I have, and when I do this, I like to sit in a comfortable position. So right now I'm sitting on my bed, and I like to sit with my legs crossed, and that is something that I find a comfortable position. So let's get started. Psalm 42, the first 2 verses says, "As the deer longs for streams of water, so I long for you, O God. I thirst for God, the living God. When can I go and stand before him?" Let's begin. So I want you to start by closing your eyes. And then to just kind of clear your mind, I want you to take a few deep breaths. Now I want you to picture yourself. And I want you to kind of explore wherever you're at right now in your mind. And I want you to pay attention to how the environment looks, what certain things feel like, maybe what it smells like. So maybe you're in a garden, or you are in just a field, or maybe you're in a room. And I just want you to take a second to explore. Now I want you to pause, and I want you to picture Jesus in whatever form he comes in. And I want you to pay attention to how he looks at you. And maybe he says something to you, maybe he doesn't, and that's okay too. And I just want you to spend a minute with Jesus and just be with him. Lord, I thank you for revealing yourself to us today. Lord, you are so good, even in times of chaos. Lord, I pray that you will continue to reveal yourself. And Lord, I thank you for your goodness. In your name we pray. Amen. So that's kind of just a little quick way on how to do visual prayer. Sometimes you can just keep going on for an hour and sometimes all you need is 5 minutes, and either way is good. So that is something that had definitely changed my prayer life. Some other things that you can do is change your posture. If you like to sit, maybe next time you could try kneeling as a sign of humility. Or maybe you can kneel and raise your hands and just put your hands up, maybe in a posture of surrender, or in a posture of receiving. Or maybe your hands need to go all the way up as giving praise to God. Or maybe you can stand. That's another great posture. Or another thing that can be helpful is changing the environment in which you pray in. If it's really nice outside, you can sit outside and you can pray, or you can go for a walk. I just try different things, and one thing might work for you and another thing might not. Another thing you can do is hold something. Maybe it's a small cross, or maybe it's something that represents something special to you. So I have a sea turtle here that my friend made for me. My favorite animal is a sea turtle because they represent endurance and strength. And I love that. And that's something that I want to be reminded of daily. So when I pray, I like to hold my sea turtle just as a great reminder. Or maybe you like to color. They have Bibles. They're journaling Bibles, so they have spaces where you can write, and then they also have spaces where you can color. I have one, and I have found it to be super helpful. It's really relaxing, and it's a great way just to, really meditate on God's Word. I like to read a chapter, and then I like to color the pages. Here, I can show you this one. So I read Proverbs, and I read the first chapter, and then I colored, and I reflected on what the chapter was about. So that is something that I found helpful. Maybe you like journaling, and maybe that's something that you can do as well. Another great exercise is maybe just focusing on a word and just meditating on that word and sitting in that for a few minutes. Or something you can do is say the verse, "Be still and know that I am God," over and over again. And after each word, just take a pause and just to let that sink in. So you could say the word "be" and then pause. And then you can add the word "still" and say, "Be still," and then pause, and keep adding words as you go on. And that is something that I've also found helpful. So those are just some ideas that I have. If you have any other ideas that you have found helpful, anything that has changed the way that you pray or the way that you look at prayer, I want to hear about those. And I would love to hear those. I would love to practice those and then share those ideas with others. So I want to hear from you guys and what you guys have experienced, maybe from our exercise today. And yeah, just give us some ideas. We love hearing your comments, and we love hearing how you guys are doing. They have really been a blessing to Lieutenant Raylene and I. So yeah, definitely keep that up. And yeah, I hope you found this helpful. Have a great day.